Don't understand how to effectively shift weight until average. So there's a couple things that happen here that you have to be aware of. Sometimes they don't really want to be tilted that way, and sometimes they square up on you and they're going to push back into you. The objective of lapel guard is to get them to put their weight on you, because they're pushing into the lapels and you're blocking them, you're controlling their posture. This is where you can lift them and get them light, and you can begin to disbalance. But while they're still on their feet and knees, you have to figure out ways of how to constantly stay in motion. You can't be static. You've got to be dynamic. So sometimes what happens is this. I'm here, I set up, look, here, I tilted him this way, he stayed straight, I hooked the foot, and see how he postured up right here. Okay. From here, you're gonna understand, and this is what you guys do to me all the time. There's three feelings that you're gonna have. They're either gonna be putting their weight into you, they're gonna be looking down, figuring out how to unravel what you've raveled up, or they're gonna be trying to pull away. Okay? I'm shin to shin. I'm here. If he tries into me, I can keep my weight with my foot. If he's just sitting here, I can push, pull, rotate, and I constantly keep him focused on balancing. Because if he doesn't, he's going to figure out how to get good base and begin to kind of get out of this position. If he starts pulling away, I can pull here. Okay? So oftentimes, it's hard to tilt here. He's got good base. They start driving into you here. Okay? You start driving in, trying to get that knee through. Yes. Okay. Right here, okay. And he's a little bit on the bigger side, obviously. Okay. The thing here is that he's not going anywhere. Okay, because that shin to shin is blocking. Because he's not committed all the way, this right here oftentimes serves as what's called a tomanage, okay, where you take him overhead. Right? Because if he tries to drive that right knee right through that hole, okay,
this is going to wear them down. Everybody understand? That's what I want you to do. When I start on top, you're going to roll the bottom. I want one arm
have a
back.
sweep. However, he wasn't committing his weight.
The other hand.
Because oftentimes, this is what happens here.
Opposite shoulder. And ask the partner if they can come.
Especially when they're standing. Feeds it. Yes. Good pull. This right here, shin to shin, right here. You've got the collar. They do this. They say, oh, I'm going to drive it through here. And what you're going to do is your right foot should be on my hip in this situation. Yeah, but under the lapel. Not on my hip. Hip, hip. Hip is not the thigh. So from here, as they drive in, your left foot lifts my foot and you slowly pull me up on you and over your left shoulder. Simple. Because they're going to drive their leg forward and you can help them continue. It's no different in this sweep right here. De la Hiva. Look. As I'm here, look. I push them away. Then hook. Yeah. Don't fall so hard because. Right. Does that make sense? Because this is really a De la Hiva if you really think about it. Okay? That's very important for you guys to know. Okay? Put the left foot down. All right. So now, let's sit up here and I feed it. If I do a good job of keeping tension here, I can immediately feed it to my right hand in front of his shin, under my leg. From here, I can lift my hip up here. I can immediately go towards his back. So then reverse devil either. Reverse devil one. You see how I have his leg here. What you guys are going to do is you're going to practice feeding it. Because oftentimes, you don't have to sit there in that ringworm. Because I'd rather, instead of ringworm, here, just feed it right here. Pull the technique. Right here. Then you go for the back. Okay? When you tilt on the right, you reach under your thigh, and you grab in front of his shin. That's the reverse tail worm. That's the one, the money one. Here, here, here. I'm still gonna do the same thing. Pull forward, here, here, right there. My objective, I gotta get this leg over. I lift my hip, and my right leg is literally across his hip line right here. From here, be careful with the knees. I can take him here, I can push him away. For the kiss of the dragon back kick, I can take him forward. Well, look at the way that this lapel controls that leg. You see that? Okay. One more time. Reverse, tail of worm. On the right side, look. Scoot the hip away. Sit up, feed, pull. Here, look. Tension here. So you see what I'm doing here? This knee has to come over his thigh. Lift the hip, straighten the leg. From here, look. Here, foot, hip, knee across. Hook, grab. Take him over your hip. This is the most powerful worm of all. Reverse tail of worm. Last time, you watch. Drew, come here. When you guys become proficient in the worm, this becomes very effective here. Look. Hook, feed, pull. On my right side. Look, I don't have to let this go. I can pull him back. Look. Worm and arrow. Look. Catch. I can let it go here. Arm lock. Arm lock. So I got him on his back. You'll either take their back, put them on their back, or you'll mount. Whichever one, you gotta understand, those are the possibilities. But your really objective, in my opinion, get to the top. If you get to the back, mount. Because the back is easier to defend than it is to finish attack. So one more time. And keep your right foot, gentlemen, flat on the mat. Look, set it up, fed it, pull it past. Sometimes your thumb gets in his knee, but it's okay. I want to pull it so there's no pin, so there's literally no slack. Now I pulled it through here. See my hand? Can't quite reach it. Brought it down. But my knee is in front of his, under his, what do you call it, knee. Now it goes to the back. From here, this leg across. The thing that you gotta feel is this. He cannot turn back into you. Try to turn back into you. He can't turn back into you. And you're ahead of him towards the back. Keep turning. Okay. See where that right leg is? If this leg's dead, he'll step over that leg. But it doesn't matter because you're able to come up. But if you let that leg bend, you're not really doing the one. That leg has to be literally across. So it can rotate like this, but never like this. You don't want, because you don't want to allow the knee to get torn. Does that make sense? Or you're on your right side. Because, watch this. This right here, feed it. This is reverse tail of worm. Worm. We've done this one before. Because now I'm on my left side. And you go to worm. So you have squid, left foot forward, ringworm center, reverse tail of worm on your right side, worm on your left side. There's one more Polish worm rider, but that one's a little too complicated. Okay? So let's practice that. You're going to feed it under your leg in front of the shin. 1, 2, 3.